Hey everybody, it's about that time. What do you think? Let's take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us a Virginia beer here. This is Hardywood Brewery, or as they call them, Hardywood Park Craft Brewery. This is an Imperial Stout. This is their Sidamo, I guess that's how it's pronounced, Sidamo, Sidamo Coffee Stout. Uh, these guys are out of Richmond, Virginia. Uh, that's about 3 hours away from here. So they just started coming to this side of the state. I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. So up till then, they were only available from like Charlottesville on over to Richmond. And I don't know how far out these guys go. I don't really think they've been in business for a long, long time. I think it's a fairly new brewery. It's only been open a couple years. But they have been producing some rather tasty beers, but I will say they're a little on the pricey side for a Virginia brewery. There's not a lot of transportation costs, and the pricing it's a little bit of price. It's a little bit of a pricey beer, but this is a massive bottle too. This is like a 750 milliliters, like a wine size bottle. But this one's got a cap on instead of the cork and the cage that a lot of the bigger beers that they do have. So let's get on with this one. Commercial description. This is a 9.3 percenter. I think that's what it says here. Let me confirm that on the bottle. Yep, 9.3, 55 IBUs. Don't see any kind of year on here yet, but there may be something on it somewhere. It says here on the bottle, pair with sweet cakes, blue vein cheeses, and creamy desserts. So I really don't think they are dating their bottles. Some of the labels may have some kind of dating on them, but I don't see anything on this one. Being an Imperial Stout at 9.3%, this beer is going to keep for quite a while. But would like to see the vintage on there, guys. Commercial description: our quest to brew the quintessential coffee beer began over a cupping with the coffee gurus from Richmond's Lamplighter Roasting Company. Their Ethiopia Sidamo coffee was masterfully roasted to highlight the single origins, beans, bright crisp body, and distinctive blueberry undertones, making it harmonize beautifully with our Russian Imperial Stout. May this beer warm your spirits in these brisk winter months. So, it's been cold. We got some snow here again today. About 3 or 4 inches worth, and they're calling for it to get warmer next week. So hopefully by the time you see this, we'll have some 50s and 60-degree temperatures. I'm ready for spring, guys. I am ready to get that motorcycle out, ready for some warmer weather. It's as I get older, I hate this cold weather more and more. Time I get 65, I'll be ready to move to Florida. All right. That's all it says here, so let's go on over to the food pairings for this beer. Food pairings for this beer, since it is a stout, it goes well with your chocolate dishes, and that's all it has here, dessert and digestive. Glassware, pint backer, non tumbler snifter. I got the solvent beer glass here, and it says here it can be solid for long periods of time. So we're not going to sell on this one. We're going to pop the cap on this big boy and get it into the glass. Oh, watch it. Don't let it fall off the table. Nice cap there. It's got the little Hardywood tree on there. I doubt if y'all can see that from there, but we will probably save that. Put it on the fridge downstairs. Let's get it into the glass. 9.3%. Let's see if it does produces any kind of head on it. Oh, it looks like it's generating a little bit of head here. We might have to calm it back here just a little bit. And as it gets closer to the glass, the head generates bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, we got us a nice big bold head on this one. About 2 fingers of head on that. Very good looking stout in the glass. Over to the light. Through the very bottom of base of the glass here where it's thinner, I am getting some red ruby tinges. It's a deep red ruby through the bottom of there, but I can't see anything through the big bold part of the glass. So it's not pitch black, like a deep mahogany color, guys. So very good looking though. Let's get a nose on this one. Definitely getting the coffee. Now, I don't know about the blueberry aspect of it. That may come out as it warms up, and you get more on the taste than on the nose. Definitely getting the coffee and the rich, deep roasted malt. And I'm getting some like a sweet milk chocolate. Very pleasant aroma. Very, very pleasant. As you see, the head has dissipated. We're down to about a finger of head now. So dying out pretty quick. So let's give it a taste, see what we got. Let's get it on, guys. Cheers, everybody. That's very nice. Very pleasant. Definitely got the coffee flavor to this beer. And there may be a hint of some blueberry-esque flavors in the taste. Definitely not bitter. The 55 IBUs, I think I said. Very tasty. Not getting any alcohol. Very well made beer. As you can see now, the head is gone. It's dissipated completely. Still looking a good looking beer. Very nice. May make a good breakfast beer if you're into drinking these bigger beers for breakfast. A lot of people drink an 8 or 9% breakfast stout in the morning. Not me, but I have heard a lot of people that do. I'm not one of them. I have, in my business line, making custom cabinetry, I run a lot of power equipment and saws and stuff, and I don't want to cut my fingers off. Still got all 10 of them, knock on wood. I want to keep all 10 of them. So I don't drink any alcohol during the day usually. I'll wait till I get home and do my sipping and reviewing at the house. So I'm not looking down at the end of a flashlight at a bar or anything. But not to say I don't go out to those occasionally. They're doing a big rare craft beer festival here this coming weekend. By the time you see this, I'm about a week ahead, guys. So the festival may have come and gone by the time you see this, but I've got VIP tickets to get in there and do some tastings in there. I don't think I'm going to do any reviews in there because it's going to be really crowded and really noisy. So tried to get into this event last year with no luck. I waited too long to get my tickets and it was sold out, so I didn't make that mistake this time. So I got in early and I got the VIP ticket so we can get in an hour earlier than the regular crowd. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to this. So, but anyway, back to this beer. Very tasty. It's right out of the fridge. We're going to definitely let it warm up so we can get the full aspect of what the beer is going to be like at room temperature. But so far, really nice coffee notes, just a hint of some sweet milk chocolate, rich roasted malt, and just maybe some very slight hints of some blueberries in there. And that would be coming from the coffee, like I read in the description. Has some blueberry undertones going on in there, but hopefully that'll come out a little more as it warms up. So we're going to let them warm up. Might fire up a little cigar. We don't know yet. I'll get back there and sip on it. I'm going to probably sip on this for about 45 minutes or so. Let it come up to room temperature. So stick around. I'll be right back, and we'll do the final chug and grade and see where this one ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on this close to an hour. Very nice. Now that it's warmed up, the coffee is just off the chain, guys. I mean, it's big time coffee. Rich roasted malt. Just a slight hint of that blueberry in there. I'm getting tobacco in there, a little bit of milk chocolate, maybe some dark fruit. Paired very well with the punch bare knuckle cigar that I was smoking while I was sipping on this. Final chug. Very, very nice. And looking at the bottle, down here at the bottom, it's got packaged February 12th of 2015. It's written in black right here underneath the label, stamped on in black. Very hard to see when the stout is still in the bottle, but now that it's empty, I don't know how they do that. I mean, you cannot see that. You cannot see that with the beer in the bottle. Makes no sense to me. I don't understand why they do that. They need to stamp it right here on the white part of the label. And like I said, it's got the month, day, and a year on here. There's no Julian code or anything, but it's very hard to see with the beer in the bottle. So, wish they would put it on the label. Guys, for me, I think it's an A beer. I'm going to give this an 8, which is an A-. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. A nice after-dinner sipper, or even to go with your dessert, or in the morning, pour it in your coffee, or drink it as your coffee. It got a real nice coffee flavor, aroma, and taste, guys. It really does. So, very nice. A- for me on this one from Hardywood. We'll go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 87 in a very good range. If I was putting a numeric rating on this one, it would probably be about 90 or a 91. So we're pretty close there. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 89, but only 34 in the style. I'm going to stick with what I said. I think it's at the bottom of the A category, but it's definitely an A beer, definitely worth picking up. Like I said at the beginning of the video, these beers here aren't cheap. And then this is a big bottle. It's a 750 milliliter. I'm thinking this beer was around $15 for this size bottle. And a lot of people think that's a little on the pricey side. There are some other beers, but I like to support the local breweries, and the Virginia breweries, I consider them local breweries. It's about a 3-hour drive from me from here to the brewery, and I have not been there. I would love to go there and check them out and see how they're doing their things there, and sip on a few of their beers on draft there. So I'm glad they're coming on this side of the state. I do enjoy their beers. They do some awesome stuff there at Hardywood. So we're going to wrap it up with this one. If you had a chance to get your hands on this one from Hardywood, their Sidamo Coffee Stout. I think they do a bourbon barrel aged version of this, which I did not see or haven't had a chance to get my hands on. But if you've had this one, let me know what you think, guys. And as always, come on back tomorrow. We're going to take a look and see what's in the fridge. See you then.